Right then, guys, today it's the 29th of September 2025. It's a Monday. It's currently around 10:37 p.m. and it's the seventh day of the journey of me preparing for a half marathon. It's actually pretty late right now. I feel like the world is on a stop. Like there's genuinely zero noise out there. And of course, there are like cars riding and stuff, but there is like no noise in like the campus that I'm living at. It's like a very peaceful, soothing like silence that is like around the campus right now. And it's of course because the week has just begun and everybody's like preparing to go to university or school tomorrow and stuff. So there's like not a lot of people out there in the streets. It's actually pretty good weather. It's cold, but it's not raining. The wind is not that hard. We're pretty much like in favor with the weather itself. Today on the schedule is a 5 kilometer run. It's a short run. Once again, Mondays are always for the short runs. I'm gonna run 5 kilometers. Hopefully my goal is to do that within 22 minutes. So the average speed of needs to be like 4.30 minutes per kilometer. Hopefully I'm gonna do that. I've ate a lot of carbs actually before this run, which was around 2-3 hours ago, so I feel like it's digested, so it's not gonna like hinder me on my run. The reason why I'm actually running so late right now, it's almost like 11 o'clock, is because I needed to finish a project for my university, and it took me ages to actually do that. It was like 1 or 2 hours to like checking every single paragraph and like noting everything and like the sources and stuff. So it took me a pretty long time to actually finish that, and we're like using a new source of like documents stuff where we basically need to code in order to like write the documentation and stuff. So I'm not gonna like bore you guys with that stuff, but it took a long period of time, and that's the reason why I'm saying this, is because normally I run around like 7 to 8 o'clock at p.m., but right now it's a little bit later, so 10:39. I genuinely wanted to skip this run because I just did not feel like it. But once again, I thought to myself, this is once again a part of the journey, and because it's a part of the journey, I'm gonna record myself as well, because I promised myself to do that, and I'm gonna run the 5 kilometers and see how far I can take that as well. So once again, my goal is to hit that within 22 minutes. After this video, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm feeling after the run. I'm gonna put my favorite hoodie back on, which is, I think it's there, like right there, my red hoodie. It's my running hoodie, as I call it. I'm gonna put that back on and I'm just gonna go for a run, man. I feel like, to be honest, I did not really want to run like 2-3 hours ago, but right now I'm like kind of like in the mode of it. I'm like energy, like it's pumped up right now. So I'm excited to actually run, but once again, discipline is kicking in. I'm excited to run, but not that motivated. And discipline is kicking in right now, and I'm gonna show you guys as well. I'm not gonna bring my phone like I always do. I'm gonna show you guys also after the run how I've been doing and what the schedule is. Tomorrow I've got to be at 9 o'clock at university, so that means I've got to wake up at like 6:30 in the morning. So my sleep's gonna be like reduced a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes you have to make like sacrifices in order to get the thing that you want. And the sacrifice that I need to make right now is a little bit of sleep, which I don't have any problems with. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna hit the gym, but I'm not quite sure about that. But that's besides the point. 5 kilometers within 22 minutes. Let's see how far we can take this, my friend. Once again, welcome back to the journey. Before actually going further, my name is Amir Reza Dianati. I've actually never introduced myself in previous videos. I'm actually preparing for a half marathon whilst also balancing like work and like university and stuff, and doing some other patches like recording and making content as well. It's like the 4 domains of life that I'm focused on, and the domain that I want to focus on right now, as we're talking about in the present moment, is to run the 5 kilometers, and that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully you guys are gonna stick with me on this journey. So I see you guys when the 5 kilometers is done. As you guys can see, we've done it. 5 kilometers and actually 10 meters. Time 24 minutes 31 seconds. Speed 4.54. That was it for today, man. All right then, guys, as you guys saw, I finished it in 24 minutes and 31 seconds. It was not the intended goal that I wanted to achieve it, because I wanted to achieve it within 22 minutes or something in between that. But I couldn't do it. And the reason for that was because I started the race, like I was very pumped up right at the beginning of the race, and I started the race actually very fast, like too fast. I think I was running 4 like minutes per kilometer, something like that, at the beginning already, like without even a warming up. And I feel like that is where I went down the, you can say, wrong path, because in about like not even like 500 meters in, not even like a half kilometer in, my left quad started to hurt so much I had to like stop for like 10 seconds and like massage the place that it was hurting so much, like the quad itself. Because to be honest, man, like it was, I don't know where it like came from. It was like this every single time I took a step with my left foot forward in order to like make the pace. I got like a very like a stinge feeling on my left quad, and I don't know where it basically comes from. Well, actually, I have a suggestion where it might come from. I feel like it's because I did not do a warming up. Like I went way too fast once again. I did not follow my own tip. I went way too fast at the beginning of the race of the 5 kilometer, and that is one of the reasons why I feel like my quad, especially my left quad, I don't know why my left quad specifically, but my left quad started to hurt so much to the point where I could just not even run anymore. Like I had to stop for like 10 seconds and actually in order to like get this left quad working again and in order to like move forward. So it was not really good, you can say, in the sense that I wanted to achieve my goal and I didn't like make it and stuff, but it was a good run. I was very much in the flow state. I did what I could do at the beginning of the race, and I stopped for, like I said, for 10 seconds and I went on. Then the pain started to go away, especially when I was like in the 2 to 3 kilometers in already into the race. And I feel like at the end 2 kilometers, 1.5 you can say, I started to run a little bit faster. I started to like go on a pace like 4:10, 4:20 minutes per kilometer again. Before that, I just could not do it. I feel like if I did not get that, you can say injury, I'm not injured, but if I didn't get that like stitch on my left quad, I would have like at least like got the 23 minutes, at least, man, at least. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen, but it is what it is. I learned my lesson here is to actually do a little bit of warming up before actually starting the race, starting the run, not actually just running like it's nothing. So that's the thing that I've learned. But basically today, like right now, it's currently 11:41 p.m. right now, so I'm actually past my bedtime. I promised myself that I was going to sleep at like 11 o'clock, but it didn't happen, as you guys can see, of course. But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna clean myself up a little bit, brush my teeth, and I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. Tomorrow is also a big day. Got a lot of university work, got a lot of homework, got a lot of things to do, my friend, and that's what I like the most. I like being busy, not to the point of like not having time in order to like enjoy other people's comfort and enjoy like other people's, like you can say, company and stuff, but more in a sense of if I have to do something, if I'm building something, not for the sense of like for the sake of building something only for the future, but for this more for the sake of just being in the present moment and doing what you love. Like for example, recording this video, this is just genuinely what I love. It just makes me a happier version of myself, you can say. So I like it when when I have a lot of things to do. Of course, it can get to the extreme where I just get a little bit overwhelmed by myself, but we got to keep moving forward, my friend. We got to keep moving forward. I'm not going to let it like go to that extreme again. Like in the past, that's what I've done and I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that again. So we're going to keep moving forward. It's the 7th day. It's finished. Wednesday, which is in 2 days from now, I'm going to run the 11 kilometers. And it's going to be, I hope it's going to be fun, but it cannot always be fun. Sometimes it's going to be hard. And not every single day is going to be like rainbows and sunshines. And I've got to accept that because that's what the reality is. It's not the fantasy in my mind. It's just what reality in itself is. And I've got to accept that fact because reality really doesn't care about how you feel. It just represents what it already is. So we got to keep moving forward. Once again, my friend, thanks for watching this video. It's not a very long video like I made in the past because I'm very tired, to be honest. I wanted to sleep because I still need to take a shower and brush my teeth, whatever. Prepare for tomorrow, I would say. So thank you guys for watching. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel, like the video if you want. And I see you guys actually in the next video. I recorded today actually three videos, which I'm very proud of myself. In the morning, I recorded also a video, not based on the topic of running, but more based on the topic, more of a philosophical topic that I'm gonna edit and I'm gonna represent on my YouTube channel as well. And this is the third video of today because beforehand, of course, I also recorded the video. It was a very productive day. It was a good day. It was a blessing. I see you guys in the next video. Keep taking care of yourself. Bye-bye.